Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Let's Talk on DNTWOK. My name is Olatunde, and the topic for today is actually gender-based, and it is women as bridge builders. Women as bridge builders. We know that at this time and age, a lot is going on, and we've seen women in strategic positions, like high-class positions, and they're doing so well. So we'd also like to talk more about this and share insights about how women are bridge builders and what they've been able to do to make things happen, even in the midst of many trials and challenges. So today, Mrs. Modupeola Olatunde, a coach and counselor, I'm sure you're very much familiar with her, is here with us again to discuss this topic.
JK Royal Signatures, a blend of African fabric.
Thank you so much, Ma, for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me always. I'm on board.
All right. So now let's talk about being a bridge builder. What does it mean?
Yes, like I have here, women being called a bridge often symbolizes their roles as connectors, facilitators, or enablers in various aspects of life. This metaphor, like I have here, can have different meanings depending on the context. Family and community, education and empowerment, social change and progress. Most places, let me use my family, when my children need something, I think I often say it whenever I am addressing topics that has to do with family and community. They tend to look for a good woman with good quality. Now talking about family and community, people tend to look for a good representative, my gender, that has a good testimony, that has been good, that has been nice, that has been kind, because we have different kinds of women. Yes, I will say that. We have different kinds of women. We have different levels of women with different perspectives to life. Yes. So when you want positive changes in most places, you look for a good woman, in quotes, a good woman, that play a very, very, very important role, and using them as a bridge. When you want to move from one community to another, you need a very solid bridge. Very solid. Each time I'm taking this topic, I am explicit and I try to just demonstrate like an artist. If the bridge is not solid, it's either the bridge collapses, the people trying to move from one place, now going into the practical session, the people trying to use the bridge falls off into the ditch, into the river, into whatever. Then there is a serious commotion, mission is not accomplished, there is a slowdown. I'm sure this is explicit enough. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. For someone who actually is confused about, okay, being a bridge builder, what would you explain to the person, even before we get to the gender base, even before we enter the topic? Now we know the role of women as bridge builders, but for someone who is very new to this, I'm like, okay, what does it mean to be a bridge builder? How would you, in a brief, how would you explain that?
Calling women bridge builders recognizes that, now that I'm still using my gender, the person, the layman, will pick something from it. Recognizes their crucial role in shaping. Okay, okay, let me take the gender away. A bridge builder should be able to shape a more connected and equitable world. A bridge builder should be able to shape a more connected and equitable world. I think I have tried taking away my gender.
So anybody can be a bridge builder, but right now we're focusing on women. Now,
thank you.
Yeah, all right. Now let's quickly talk about leadership qualities of women and how they've been able to contribute to economic growth with their leadership styles.
Their leadership styles, okay. It does in impactful ways. I think I already mentioned it. Yeah, education and empowerment. Empowerment through representations. Women are role models. Yes. Celebrating women, celebrating girl child. We see us as the feminine face of God. There is this tenderness, there is this softness about our nature. Women are tender, women are kind. Women are supposed to be soft-spoken. Women nurtures, women are fragile. But our fragility should bring about positivity. Yes. The fact that I'm fragile does not mean every trash should be put on me, should be poured on me. Role models for girls and other women. Women are supposed to be role models for girls and other women. You are in a position where people aspire to be like you. A woman that should be a bridge builder. If you don't have anything to imbibe, if you don't have anything to desire, to aspire for, as a woman in your community, in your church, in your place of work, then you're not worthy to be, you're not qualified to be called a bridge builder. I have here, women in leadership break stereotypes and inspire the next generation to pursue education, entrepreneurship, and civic participation, creating a just and balanced society. I will always celebrate myself. I'm sure you still come to that question. I'll always celebrate myself before I have others lined up behind me, because I am worthy of celebration. I moved from one secondary school to another. My messages are very clear. Need for quality education. I moved from one gathering where women are so many, begging the mothers to pay good attention to their girl child. While I am trying to balance it as a woman, being a bridge builder, I do on the girl child, I balance it on the mother's side. You know, a girl child, I remember one of my sessions when a girl child said, Antidupe, what if I want to do this, I desire to do that, and my mother is not encouraging? I was shocked. Why will a mother that's supposed to be a builder, that's supposed to nurture, not encourage our own child towards greatness? But a child asked me the question. So as leaders, I intentionally started from a girl child, because it is a girl child that will become a mother, that will become a woman. So I pay so much attention on them. Then when they are good to go, you can be sure of a sound woman that will be impactful in the nearest future. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Let's quickly look at the economic benefits or economic developments and nation building that women have been able to do over the years. I know of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, I know of Obi Ezekwesili, and even internationally. I don't just want to keep mentioning names, but we have a couple of women who are doing outstandingly in economic platforms. They've been in leadership positions. They've taken, even the usual what a man can do, a woman can do better. They've been able to, prove themselves in one way or the other. Now, can we highlight those things that women have done in nation building, examples of women that have done outstandingly well, either internationally or locally?
Yes, internationally, a woman from Liberia. I can't pick her name. I'm trying to remember. That stopped a particular civil war globally. Dora Akoyili, right? Yes, she's late now. Fought with a tooth and a nail to reduce fake production of drugs. This recently, a particular woman was celebrated too. That when the virus, this coronavirus, was supposed to be curbed, a woman, normally a man will tell you she knew she would die, but she had to die so that others could be saved. You mentioned Okonjo-Iweala. Yes, she's amazing. We have a lot of them. Now, I just don't want to be global. I want to come to our local level. I have a market here in Ijebu-Ode in Ogun State. I'm sorry, don't mind me. I just want to celebrate women from the grassroots. If you get to this market around 4 a.m. in the morning, I tell you, you will see 98% of women that are in there doing one exchange of business and the other. I really want to celebrate those women. I live in Ijebu-Ode. I see it. I know about it. Now ask me, where are the husbands? Majorly, we have about 5 to 6 different sets. This person brings the market and the produce to the market. This person buys, sells to the next person, sells. There is about 5 to 6 change of chain. It moves from one person to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And each one of them have gains to take back up to sponsor their children, to sponsor their husbands, perhaps. I don't know if most of them are married. I don't know, because the single parenthood is reigning, and only women that are not strong will make you know that they don't even have husbands. It's like it's not a big deal to a lot of people. They are just moving on like it's the normal way of life. I intentionally want to celebrate these grassroots women as bridge builders, because they are the reasons why a lot of children are not out there begging for food, they just do their best. They put in their best. They go through the worst to provide for their children. God, at those days when I was growing, my mom had a stuff, fine, but she wasn't doing so much to provide for the family. It was the sole responsibility of a man. But no, the stories have changed. Economically, you cannot overemphasize, I tell you, the roles women are playing right now. It is a win-win thing between a man and a woman in the family. While the husband is like, okay, this is what I'm bringing to the table. It's always funny to me when this new Gen Z are like, my gas is finished, my weave-on is due, this generation of quick 10K. And you will see the men making fun of them, making jest of them, that what are you bringing to the table? No, there are women that even bring so much. Yes, Modupeola is one of them. I'm sure Olatunde is one of them. We bring so much to the table, and therefore we are not looked down upon. No man would say to you, who the hell are you? When a man looks at a woman and says, who the hell are you? What do you have to offer? What are you bringing to the table? We have a lot of women that are making positive and great impacts economically. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that. How can women be empowered to take on more leadership roles in building a sustainable life and community development?
Empowerment through representation. Empowerment through representation. I think I have mentioned once on this, I can't remember the session, where a particular House of Assembly had the building without a female's toilet. I think I've mentioned it once. Yes. There was already, do I call it do I use is it an oversight? Was it a condemnation? Give me the English to use. From the very beginning, they believed there should be no need of a woman in the house. Empowerment through representation. When we have enough representation, women representation, when they are there, we believe, like I said, women are kind-hearted. Women believes in women believes in helping more. The way we are, I don't know, the way we are wired. Speaking about myself, my personality, and I know you so well, speaking about so many women around me, the way we are wired, we tend to be tender in a lot of our associations. We tend to be loving, to be caring. If a man loves you so much, before you know it, before you say Jack Robinson is interested in something on you. But for women, when they care about you, when they love you, when they want to be kind to you, they will without any ulterior motive.